After its release last year, the Ultimate Collector's AT-AT became one of my favorite, if not my favorite, LEGO sets, and of course, with all of my prized possessions in my collection, I love to get a display case. In 2019, when the Star Destroyer came out, I got it from BountyBrick, which was amazing, and then iDisplayit sent over an amazing display stand and case, and today we're back again partnering with iDisplayit, my favorite display case company. They have sent over their custom vinyl Hoth-Themed UCS AT-AT display case, so a huge thanks to iDisplayit for sending over a free review copy today. Of course, all opinions will be my own and not influenced in today's video. Now, before we get started, drop a like, guys. I will leave links down below in the description to the iDisplayit UK website. I will be talking about what it comes with, how to assemble it, the price, and everything like that, but as you can see behind me, it's pretty cool. So let's get started. Like all iDisplayit products, they come super well packed in a huge box that is not only greatly padded, but it also has the fragile stickers going around it. I think my package had a couple of days stuck in customs, but it came pretty much undented, and I'm happy to say there were no damages. You open up the box here and you have everything, which is really tightly wrapped, again minimizing any potential damage there's going to be. You're paying a lot of money for this product, so obviously when there's a lot of care into shipping, that's super important. So you go ahead and get everything started. You open up the package even more, and you can see here there's a bunch of different panels. So in total in this kit there are 6 different panels. There's the floorboard, the backboard, both have vinyl custom printing, and then there are the clear transparent display pieces that you will screw in. There are of course these little bag of screws and stuff like that with an Allen wrench, which is going to be really important for you. Now, I've worked with iDisplayit a bunch of times in the past, so if you want to go ahead and check out some of the older videos, definitely do that, but let's go ahead and go over why I personally love this company the most, and that is because the way we assemble the product is the easiest way you could possibly do it, and is super sturdy. So you want to go ahead and first, of course, unwrap all of the protective wrap around your different pieces. I recommend using an older credit card, maybe like a membership card or a gift card, something that obviously you don't need anymore, and gently rub it up against the sides and the corners of each side. Again, both the front and back sides of these pieces have the protective film. You want to remove that for every single one. Obviously, you want to make sure it's transparent and doesn't have this sort of, pieces on it that sort of detract from what you're actually going for. Now, here's a quick look at the 2 custom printed vinyl pieces that we have here in the kit. The first, of course, is the giant backdrop. It's a beautiful sort of graphic design piece of Hoth. You get cool mountain ranges with snow, a beautiful sky. It's just an absolutely gorgeous backdrop. And then the bottom is very standard snow print sort of tile ground. It's nothing crazy, but again, it does add to the display factor, which is, of course, a huge plus. Now, the first thing I recommend is attaching either side to the giant backboard with the mountains. This is going to be the easiest way for you to assemble. There are 2 different types of pieces. You have the screw themselves, and then these little circle dividers that you'll go ahead and first put in the sides. You'll twist it. Once you do that for each and every single one, you can go ahead and connect it to the adjacent pieces. Each piece complements each other, so where one is going to have the screw hole, the other one will have the actual divider compartment for it, so it's very easy to do. Again, I recommend doing the backboard first. Go ahead and set that up, and what I actually do from there on is start putting in the AT-AT itself. This should be fairly obvious, but you don't want to be moving this display, so obviously you want to kind of put it in a spot in your studio, in your room, that you're not going to be moving it from, but if you do have to move it, it's not a big deal. Now, it's totally up to you if you want to go ahead and display the AT-AT closed up with the doors open or with the entire panel off. For me personally, I think it's the coolest when the panels are completely closed, even though you can't see the 50 minifigures I have inside of there. So I closed up the panels for this version, and I actually even throw in the AT-SD because not only does it look really good, but it also scales well to the AT-AT, and I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. So for me personally, I put it in there. Of course, you can see here there's a bunch of room if you want to fit any other thing. And then also the plaque goes in there as well, and that is all well and done. Now you're going to go ahead and put on the front panel of it. Again, very simple. You're going to go ahead and put in those little circle compartment pieces inside the panel first. Then you're going to go ahead and connect the pieces adjacent to it, going to the front of the display case. You're going to screw it in, and you're going to do the same exact thing for the very top. Now, something I forgot to mention really fast is that although this display is amazing, it is a little bit disappointing that there's no product you can add on as a stand for your minifigures. Now, of course, you could fix that with your own pieces, but obviously, as you can see, I just finished displaying it. I knocked the table slightly, and then the minifigure fell, so I have to take everything off. I'm probably going to end up removing the minifigures, but I wanted to say I think there definitely should be an add-on item or product that iDisplayit has when you can buy the AT-AT display case that allows you to put a bunch of minifigures without them having to fall apart. And here you have it. This is an absolutely beautiful display case. I gotta be completely honest. My 2 favorite sets, I think, for LEGO Star Wars as of right now are the AT-AT UCS, the Star Destroyer, and the Slave 1. I've yet to get a Slave 1 case. I will hopefully get one at some point, but the top 2 sets of my collection are now kept and preserved in display cases, which is amazing. So again, links are down below if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. And iDisplayit has a huge variety of other products as well. They have pretty much every single Lego set, case, and stand, which is really cool for you guys. Now let's talk a little bit about the price. Now the $800 UCS AT-AT is expensive, and actually in terms of USD, not including shipping from iDisplayit, it costs $192, which is a lot of money. And for me personally, that would definitely be something tough to swallow. But if you're also as insane as me and you like to have your best sets kept preserved and looking amazing, this might be something definitely worth considering. I love, for instance, the best bundle, which you guys can see right here. This is also the same thing where there's a printed background. You put the set there, really encaptures the moment in Star Wars that you like. And for me, this is the exact same thing. The AT-AT is my favorite vehicle in all of Star Wars, and I love having a display case like this. So while the price is definitely a lot, it might be worth considering if you're more so the bigger collector, or you just want to find a way to keep your pieces and your parts from sets safe from dust, debris, anything like that. Definitely worth considering. Now, of course, there are other options to bring down the price as well. So if you don't want the vinyl background, you could actually select none, and that drops down the price to $160, which saves you $32. So it's totally up to you. If you want to go ahead and get the vinyl background for an extra 30 bucks, for me personally, I'd say get it. It's way nicer to look at. And yeah, but overall, iDisplayit is my favorite company without a doubt when it comes to stands and displays. Apart from having worked with them in the past, I love the simplicity of their builds. To be honest, I haven't really tried any other display stand case companies before, but the way that iDisplayit's instructions are very clearly laid out, the pieces are all there, everything fits perfectly as well. I've heard some stuff from other companies where pieces that are supposed to go in holes and grooves don't necessarily fit. I have never run into that with iDisplayit. It's all super simple, super safe, and really, really sturdy. And I mean, guys, it looks amazing. I think the final product definitely speaks for itself here. So thank you guys for watching, and a huge thanks to iDisplayit for sending over a free review copy of the AT-AT display case. Drop a like down below and subscribe if you guys haven't already. We got some more iDisplayit stuff coming up in the very near future, maybe even including some giveaways. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, subscribe with the bell icon on. Don't miss any of these videos, because sometime down the road in the next month or two, you specifically could win a free display case or product from iDisplayit whenever we collaborate again. So don't miss those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.